Trust issues are the biggest challenge for many foster kids, and it's easy to understand why. After being shuffled around a few times, most kids start to feel a little betrayed.
And that's the case with today's Wednesday's child. Daje explains how the right home could help overcome that.
Well, luckily right now, Daje has a foster father who was once a foster child himself, so that helps. But Daje is still looking for a permanent adoptive home.
9-year-old Daje decided to take full advantage of a rare, quiet day at the Mini Grand Prix and went one ride after another. In the middle, Daje. Daje is an extremely bright young man who is lucky to be in a home with a foster father who was once in the system himself as a youngster.
I try to explain it to people, like if you went to work every day and didn't know if the home that you left in the morning was the same home you would return to in the afternoon. You know, that's the life of a foster child. And so that's hard to deal with.
But Daje is getting help dealing with it. And Steve says he shows a real strength of character.
And then he's got that tough outer shell, but if you can get through that shell and you can be patient with him and get to this creamy center, he's a great little kid to play with and have fun with, and again, just be a kid. He's just like every other kid. He's just in foster.
But he even said to me, I want parents that will tell me the truth. I don't want parents who will lie to me. I want parents who will, if they tell me this is going to be my punishment, that to be my punishment. I'm like, that's a pretty smart kid.
Like almost every boy his age, Daje loves electronic games and playing outside. But he understands his responsibilities.
He does his homework without much of a fight. It's you know, he comes home and does his routine. He goes straight into his homework, does his stuff. His teachers generally like him.
Daje will need a home and parents with stick-to-itiveness and lots of energy.
Patience, honesty, and be able to love during the hardest times and give the love even if they don't receive it back right away.
Our first choice is to have him find a forever home here in Nevada. He's got some connections here that we think are important for him. And we want to try to keep as many of those for him as possible.
Family Services needs a 2-parent home willing to wait for Daje's adoption clearance to come through. You can call the Adoption Exchange. The number is 702-436-6335. Denise and Paul.